Hello YouTube, it's Nikki, and I'm here on a Monday night again doing my video. I'm 8 weeks and a few days out of surgery. I'm recovering awesomely. I really don't have any complaints about any part of my surgery at this point. I know I talked about some fears that I had the last time, but oh my god, everything is different now. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to tell you that I am very happy that I had the surgery. There are some complications. One of them is not really a complication, it's a byproduct. I am at half energy. Half. And I tried to go back to work last Saturday, so not this past Saturday, but the week before. I think that was the first, okay? And I worked Saturday, Sunday, and by Monday, midday, I was done and swelling up very badly. And wound up having to ask to go home and really cut my shift about an hour and a half short. So instead of 8 hours, which I was supposed to be back to work full-time on Monday, and I worked 5 hours each day on Friday, I wound up only being able to work about 7 hours on Monday. I talked to my surgeon on Tuesday, and he was like, well, you're supposed to be sitting down, feet up, and I work retail. There's no way I can sit down on a job. So he put me on half days until the 30th with directions to take a break after the 2 hour. So work 2 hours, take a 30, work 2 hours. I work for Apple in a very busy Best Buy that's really right near one of the largest campuses for one of Georgia's state colleges. So it's very difficult to sit down with my feet up or to take a break. So I had to come on like duty, which limits my pay. And that's a bad thing, but has given me more opportunity to heal. Now, some of you have had SRS, some are going to have SRS, and not everybody is going to go through what I'm going through. I went to Lauren Schechter, and he did a different procedure on me, as I've explained in the past. So the swelling I'm having is probably more due to the extra stuff he did than to just the SRS. So have no fears, okay? The other byproduct is I'm less active. And I am a very active soul. I like to run, ride my bike, do my sit-ups, do my yoga. Not happening. So I've gained a little bit of weight. Not a lot, just a little, like 10 pounds. I'm very critical of myself because I came down from 258 pounds, I think is what I started at, down to about 200. And now I'm 210. Now I know 3 of those pounds. I know what 3 of those pounds are because they're right here. But I am very upset because I want to lose that weight as quick as possible. And I can't wait. I think I just hit week 8, so I could start doing some light activity. And I'm ready to start doing whatever the doctor will let me do. And I'm going to talk to him tomorrow and see what those things are. Because I really need to lose weight. Now, second thing is my appetite has gone up. I have to keep cutting it down. But I am very happy. I'm just going to say it one more time. Very, very, very happy with the results of the surgery at 8 weeks. Which leads me to looking at my image right now and addressing some comments that people made on my FFS statement that I want to have it. And that I have a couple surgeons that I'm looking at. For those of you that said, I don't need FFS, I love you. Thank you so much. But it's not about looking good here. Because I could look good here. It's about looking good at those worst times when you don't put on the makeup and put on the smile. You get up and you answer the door and you don't have your makeup on. Now, I haven't had any work at all, so these cheeks and this nose are mine. They are staying, so don't worry about it. But there's just certain things that I think, like when you look at me on a profile, sorry to scare you, I'm sure I didn't. But when I look at a profile, I think I look more boyish. So I think that I need to have a few things done. And it's to build my spirit. It's for me. And I know that. And I still have to work on my voice. And I'm doing that little by little, trying to move that voice from here and trying to project it from here. I'm so happy right now. It's amazing. I had an opportunity to look at my life when I went to Chicago and when I came back to realize how much I love it. I have few people, that give me problems. So few, I can't even count them on all the fingers and toes I have. But I have a lot of people that support me and defend me and are my friends. I'm a very fortunate soul. And I'm thankful for this. I know I was making a different point, but I just need to say that. I'm thankful for where I am in my life. And I'm very happy that I've been down this path and have gotten here. And that surgery is behind me. FFS to me, going back to that, just more refines the image that I see about myself. And since beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I just think a little bit of work and I'll be happier with myself. I'm in a relationship with a great girl, and it's tough for me to talk about that because that relationship is being strained by me. She's wonderful, and I know I'm a wonderful person. I need to put this out there for those of you that are going to go through this. A lot changes inside here with hormones and surgery. I started transition and insisted back when I started that I was going to never look at men and always just like women. I remember defending myself in therapy against my children's therapist who said, I know transgender people, I have a friend, and I have this, and I have that, and they changed. And that's what people say, that you change. Not everybody does. Because I see a lot of trans people with other trans people. I see a lot of trans people with natal women. And I see some trans people with men. I've never taken the easy way out of anything. And I definitely wouldn't do anything to hurt the person I'm with purposely. But let me tell you, for those of you going through this, your mind becomes a jumble of things. Think of it this way. I had all these things set down. I knew everything. It was done. And now, my mind is in so many different directions at once.